Today, I want to talk about using generative AI for a first pass review. Now, a lot of people have lots of crazy ideas about generative AI and first pass review, and today I want to share some of my perspective, what I think about it. While I don't hope that I'll be able to change people's minds, maybe at least I'll give people another option to consider at how we can look at it. So let's do that today. So the first thing we need to address is the overall idea. Is it too crazy to have computer look at the document and make some kind of assessment on it? And I say it's not. We've used ChatGPT before where we would have taken a document or copy and pasted a text into ChatGPT and said, tell me something about this document. And the AI system would tell us either the summary or entities or would answer a question. So there is really no reason why you can't ask it information about a document and make some kind of decision or some kind of assumption as to how this document relates to your case, at least initially. So I would say the idea of having AI do first pass review is not crazy at all. It should totally be possible. And the next thing we have to do is change our perspective as how we look at generative AI for first pass review. And we're looking at it as another TAR tool, like TAR 1, TAR 2, maybe somebody's going to call this TAR 3, but it really falls into a completely different category. This technology is not like TAR. And because of that, we should stop trying to compare it to that. The way we have to think of it is a really fast reviewer. Like imagine you have a guy who just sits at the computer and he can review really, really fast. That's all there is to it. And you come up with the review protocol, you give him the information, he reads, like, okay, we're looking for this, we're looking for that, and then he goes to a computer and starts going like, and just reviews like a crazy fast speed. This is what generative AI is for first pass review. It's not like a TAR or anything like that. It's just superhuman reviewer. And if we look at Gen AI this way, we can start tackling one of the biggest issues that people complain about. And the issue is, if my review protocol changes, do I have to pay for the Gen AI to re-review documents again? And the reason why they complain is because they're used to TAR review workflows, where if you run a document through, you can rerun it over and over and you don't incur any cost. But if we think of Gen AI as that super fast reviewer, now it all makes sense. Because if you have a team of reviewers and you give them protocol and they review something for 3 days and you come back and you say, hey, actually, you know what, we're going to change things. You expect them not to get paid for those 3 days or not get paid to re-review? No, you're going to have to pay those reviewers to review documents again based on a different protocol. So same idea here. This is just a super fast reviewer. So if you change your review protocol and you want to re-review your documents, you have to pay a reviewer to review. And in this case, it just happens to be a computer, not a person. Also, people really underestimate how complex Gen AI for first review process is going to be. It's not like you just put in a review protocol in the text box and tell AI to review. It's not going to be like that. It's probably going to be a combination of the TAR process we're already using, plus human review, plus Gen AI review. So all these things will have to come together. So for example, you may do some manual review on some documents. Then you try Gen AI to make sure that the answers match to what the humans are answering. Then you would use that as a seed document set for regular TAR process. Then you take the top documents and then you send them to Gen AI. So something like that. I don't know what the process is going to be exactly, but it's not as simple as just sending documents out to Gen AI, because it's going to give you incorrect results, and all it's going to do is going to waste your time and money. So you will have to be very creative as to how Gen AI is being used in review in combination with other TAR workflows. And for the last question that I'm sure remains on your mind right now is, are we going to need document reviewers in the future? And the way I think it's going to be is like with any technology. The Gen AI will reduce the size of a team that's required to review documents, but it's not going to eliminate all document reviewers. What you'll be able to do is have let's say you had 20 people, now you can have 5 people. And those 5 people will go in, they do initial search and maybe some review. They figure out what the review protocol is. They figure out what questions and answers to ask. And then they'll take that set of documents and send it to that super reviewer we talked about, who's going to review documents like super fast and then give you back the results. And then that team of reviewers is going to go back and say, okay, did it do a good job? Can we fine-tune something? Should we rebatch this other document set or something like that? So just like anything with technology, we're going to eliminate a number of people. So we're going to have smaller teams who are more efficient, who are working with assistance of this smart technology. But we're not completely eliminating document reviewers as a job. So let me know, guys, if you think I'm right, wrong, or if you have your own opinion on this matter in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you on another video. That's Brooklyn's yellow submarine right there.